So all the governments of the member countries they are connected with what you are doing, and they can easily replicate whatever is tested here in pilot projects like the one you are considering. So the 4 pillars of Industradition: first, agri-industrial, agri-pharmaceutical, and agri-cosmetic, and the 4th one is the immaterial project, like the new cultural and creative industries. So those are the 4 pillars. Yours falls within the first pillar, which is agri-industrial. Basically, agri-industrial, in our view, consists in, first of all, mapping the assets that we have in terms of knowledge, in terms of infrastructure, material and immaterial, that can be transformed, that can be modernized in order to really get to the point where the African states are considering structural transformation. In order to do that, of course, you need knowledge, you need training, and you need implementation of those into reality. You need to disseminate this knowledge in order to transform, because ladies that transform in the villages and so on and so forth, it's at a very micro scale. You need to scale it up. And in order to do that, of course, you need a systematic approach, which is part of what you are bringing in, I believe. And so we are going, basically the foundation, as you say, is agriculture. Traditional African organic agriculture, natural agriculture. If you are talking about that, we are in line. If you are talking about GMOs, we will not be very good friends. But if you are talking about building on African knowledge, African traditional biological agriculture and aquaculture, then we are definitely doing something. So an eventual cooperation between Cerdotola and your company would be on this matter, on this first pillar mostly. And then the next step is to scale up, to develop the productivity and production levels. Because right now they are quite low. We believe that with training, with adequate training, adequate level of inputs and so on and so forth, it's easily to grow both production and productivity. And basically to disseminate whatever will be done, and then transform the products that will have been produced and that will be produced over the years in great amounts. And this is going to be replicated. Basically the system, the schema is the same for the other pillars, which, as we said, is agro-pharmaceutical. We have a lot of pharmaceutical projects. One of the reasons why Africa is being kind of surprising the world in terms of managing the COVID disease is traditional medicine. And this traditional medicine also needs certification, also needs patenting and so on and so forth. And then we have the cosmetics. We have a lot of cosmetic products. Sometimes L'Oreal or Garnier, all the big French and even American companies get the raw materials and go and transform them. We know we've been using them for millennia or centuries. We know where to find them. We need to find a way to transform them.